So how does Utah defeat cast things in a different light?
I mean, we're not really too worried about them. I mean, we're just doing what we do, and all we got to do is win out.
Well, now, but you needed them to lose to win out, right?
Yeah.
So how does it cast it in a different light?
I don't see it as casting a different light. I just see it as us doing our job and worrying about us. I mean, obviously, them losing is really helpful for a lot of teams, but I'm just worried about us.
Is there renewed energy at all because of that?
You know what? I feel like ever since after the Stanford loss, we've reinvigorated ourselves. We kind of renewed our who we are exactly. You know, as a defense, as an offense, as a whole team. I think that the energy and whatnot is really good. It's really good.
So why do you think that changed after the loss?
Just a mental thing. It's not necessarily after the loss. It's who we are as a team. It's just a matter of finding ourselves and whatnot. So I think that was really good for us.
Didn't you guys kind of go through a similar epiphany last year after those two losses?
Perhaps, but mentally we're always locked in. We're always on our game. It's just a matter of executing. I think that's the main thing.
But wasn't there some retrenching after those games last year too, where refocusing?
I mean, obviously, it's a matter of winning and losing, but I think that our focus was always there. It's just a matter of executing. That's our main thing. So.
How come it didn't happen earlier? You know, maybe the rediscovering yourselves again after the Stanford loss.
I guess I wouldn't use the word rediscovering. That's just a matter of I guess realizing who we are. We always know who we are. It's just a matter of executing. Again, it's just executing the game and whatnot. But to say rediscovering ourselves, it's a very broad term. Yeah. So.
How would you define who you guys are then?
Okay. As a defense, I think that we're very hard hitting. We pursue the ball. Very, very physical. We don't let exterior circumstances affect who we are as a team. Guys can fill in and whatnot, so I think that really helps us. For the offense, fast pace and whatnot, so that's who we are.
What's the exterior things that you guys?
Well, obviously injuries. The numbers dwindle a little bit, but that's not something that should affect us mentally. We're always there. It's always the next man up. So
you guys got a good bit of pressure on Cal. Were able to stop the run. It seemed like your defensive line was having success against their offensive line. What changed in particular against Cal that it wasn't happening before?
I guess it's just us being able to get off the ball, pressure the quarterback, affect him mentally, and hopefully he felt us. I think our game plan worked. And
How key do you think it was going 2-point with a lot of you guys at points, just standing up to kind of
it definitely helps against protection and confusing the linemen with their assignments. But again, it's just a matter of mixing it up a bit, changing it up, changing the pace.
Are there disadvantages doing that against more of a running heavy team?
You know what? Angus will gladly be able to help you guys with that. I think that he's the master with the schemes and whatnot, so he'll gladly answer that one for us.
Stanford and Cal have different philosophies. Does that play out along the offensive line too?
Yes, it does.
In what way?
Well, you can tell that the Stanford offensive line like to play more bunched up. They like to play very physical. It's always power and whatnot. And Cal is just a different breed. It's a different game. They're more pass oriented and whatnot, so their protection is going to be more individualized. So.
Thanks,
Cool.